Hi, hello, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Ivy, your lovely spider host, and today I'll present to you all In the Eye of Agape. Now you're probably wondering what the hell I'm talking about, but to put it in simple terms, I'm making a webcomic. It's centered around a project I've worked on for a while and have had even before its current setup. I won't delve too far into the lore behind the world of Elverrain, where the comic takes place, as that'll explain itself pretty well in my comic. Today, I'd just like to introduce to you the concept as well as my plans on how to produce this as a one-man army, and where it'll be hosted. The story is about a bitter love goddess and a chaos god who decide to cause a little mischief within the world of Elverrain. Agape, the daughter of one of the major goddesses that rule Elverrain, is a lone wolf. She's easy to annoy and cold to those that are closest to her due to her bad luck in relationships, and especially due to the bitterness she feels about her last one. She hasn't always been like this, but wants to get her anger out in a way that won't cause mass destruction. So she chooses to use her powers to meddle in the love lives of gods and mortals to change the fated relationships they end up in. Koros, a god of chaos who lavishes in the messes he makes for others, finds himself figuring out the little plan Agape has, and interested in the allure of drama and chaos it could bring, he decides to help and maybe introduce an idea or two to Agape. The webcomic revolves around the love lives they meddle in, and how they react and bond together over it. The best way I can explain the layout is imagine Avatar: The Last Airbender, and how it's separated into different books or chapters based on what element Aang is learning. It's like that, but each chapter is a new love story that they watch develop. The first book centers around a monster hunter, Everix, specifically hunting the dangerous allure of nymphs and dryads. Nymphs in Elverrain are cursed beings, cursed to kill the ones they love if they do not eat the flesh and blood of other beings. Kiva, a nymph, terrified of harming others or eating people, avoids love. She stays away from any relationship that might come her way to protect the people she cares for. Eventually, in a scuffle, the two are shot with the fated arrow of love, despite the fact they weren't meant to end up together. All because of Koros and Agape meddling in their love lives. The question is, what happens next? Well, you'll have to figure that out when I upload that to Patreon or Ko-Fi. I chose Patreon and Ko-Fi as the workload is easier to manage than uploading to a place like Webtoon, mainly because the workload has adverse effects on people who already work for Webtoon and other places. There was a study that was released on it, and I just don't want to exacerbate my already mental and physical health issues, as I want a workload that is easy for me to manage. So I chose Patreon and Ko-Fi, where I can support myself by producing and doing what I love. This project was kind of spurred on in 2021 when I was redeveloping old OCs and characters. I was dealing with a lot of issues then. Had to get surgery later on that year. I was dealing with a whole lot of stuff, to put it simply. But I needed something to keep myself occupied in the meantime, and that's kind of where this all came in, where I was developing characters, I was coming up with ideas, and I was thinking about the future, because I had graduated high school in 2021, and essentially I kind of had to figure out what I wanted to do with my life, and I'm saving up to go to college and stuff, but I wanted to work on a portfolio because I can still get into the career of character design without technically going to college and breaking the bank and being in crippling debt, to put it simply. But I was planning to do online college, to do it at my own pace, but still get everything that I need for a portfolio and stuff. But this is kind of just a practice piece for a portfolio where I work on character design so I can do what I love and, show off all my wonderful, wonderful skills in character design. Hooray! Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Have a happy Valentine's Day, love bugs.